I say to you, Robert, if you will keep your life square with God, if you will keep your eyes on your life and no one else's, if you will keep somebody that will not be into the party life, into that garbage, I will raise you up higher than you've ever known. This fight, you will flat out win. This fight will make you known around the world, proclaim the gospel of Jesus Christ. And I anoint you now with oil to proclaim the gospel of Jesus Christ.
Right.
I'm Michelle Joy Phelps, and I'm here at the Robert Guerrero Media Workout in Las Vegas as he prepares to take on the undefeated Floyd Mayweather. I'm Michelle Joy Phelps, and I'm here with Richard Schaefer, the CEO of Golden Boy. What are you expecting of May 4th? I mean, there's so much hype behind it. Is there any anxiety at all with all these three major fights coming up back to back?
Terrific fights, evenly matched fights, exciting fights, and so I expect a tremendous run and really great to be a fight fan. And I think what this run is going to do as well is going to create new fans for the sport of boxing.
So what is your, I know you don't predict, so what are your thoughts on this fight?
Well, you know, when I'm announcing fights, I don't like to predict because I think it gives people an idea that somehow you've made a predetermination of the fight, and I don't want to do that. But, you know, clearly Floyd Mayweather is, the favorite for a good reason. He is a special fighter, and even age 36, he is, he's the best technically out there. So for Robert Guerrero, who's jumped up 2 weight classes, it's really essential that he, I think, get off to a decent start in this fight, and that he be able to, when he gets Mayweather against the ropes, and Mayweather likes to fight on the ropes these days, that he was able to bully him and get some things done and not smother his punches. I think it's an uphill struggle for Robert Guerrero, but it is not an unwinnable fight for him.
Now, considering that Floyd Mayweather has fought 43 other opponents and defeated all 43, what do you think that Guerrero would need to pull at to win this fight?
Well, I think he has to find a way to not lose the fight in the center of the ring and get Mayweather to not fight him in the center of the ring the whole night. He's got to do what he did against Andre Berto.
I'm Michelle Joy Phelps, and I'm here with Robert Guerrero. Robert, thank you for doing this interview. How are you feeling right now leading up to the May 4th fight with Mayweather?
I'm feeling great, feeling strong, feeling fast. And I couldn't be happier the way everything's going. Training's going great. Getting everything I need to be ready.
Now, what makes you think that out of 43 opponents that Mayweather has fought, that you're going to be the one that's going to defeat the king of boxing?
It's not so much thinking, it's knowing. And also, showing everybody. Everybody can talk and say, oh, it's going to be me, I'm going to be the first one to beat him. You got to go out there and show everybody that you're going to beat him. And, Floyd Mayweather, he's the best fighter pound for pound in the world as right now. May 4th, it's going to change. It's going to change. I've had all the proper fights I need to be here. The proper experience. Everything I did is to prepare me for May 4th.
Led up to this. Now, a lot of people don't know that you've jumped 2 weight classes to be here. That you've really pulled what most people consider to be impossible. You did it, and you've succeeded by beating Berto, and now you are here facing the #1 pound-for-pound champion. How does that feel right now to know that you've achieved all of this?
It feels good. It feels good. A lot of people doubted me, and they thought I was going to get knocked out, but, just that hard work, training hard, dedicating yourself, putting God first, and, everything comes after that. So, went out there and did what I had to do, and now, I'm fighting the best fighter in the world.
And is it true that you did sign a rematch clause, which is something that Mayweather hasn't ever asked of before?
I've signed a rematch clause, and, that's the first thing he asked for when we went into negotiations, and, gave it to him.
The one thing is, when you get mad and you start disliking somebody, that's when everything starts going out the window. Your game plans, and all you want to do is just get in there. That's what he wants. to the guy after the fight and just shake his hand.
Now, if you want to go ahead and give a shout out to the organization that you support, as well as maybe your Twitter account so that fans can reach you.
Yeah, check out bethematch.org. It's the National Bone Marrow Registry, and it's the fight against cancer, and we're trying to knock cancer out. So check it out, bethematch.org. Find out how you can get on that registry, and it's a great thing. And you can also check me out on Ghost Boxing at Twitter.
Great, thank you so much. Appreciate it.